Alright, thank you guys for coming back to the stream. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on the Thieves Guild.
What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone. Look, I can't make the coin appear out of thin air. Please, be reasonable. I'll pay next month. And so have I. What's the point of paying anyway? Your outfit can't even fend for itself. I could do better tossing the gold into the sewer. You can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Please, don't take the statue. It's the only thing of value I have left. Not Lady Dibella. No, please. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
Alright. Is Helga taken care of? Damn mosquito bites.
If you journey north, keep well away from Snapleg Cave. Damn hag ravens are infested.
So, can I interest you in anything today? What? Oh, it's one of you people. So Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourself. Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without me.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Drifa? I was looking through our books, and there's an entry for spices. Says we spent 300 septims. What is that?
Spices? I'm certain I have no idea what you're talking about.
You sure? It was in your handwriting. If you can't keep the books straight, then let me do them.
Ah, yes. Spices. That was a special order for someone in Whiterun. Should be along any day now. Don't let it worry you, my dear.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
What looks of value in this house?
Bercy's afraid. We both own the pawn prawn together, but he single-handedly...
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I just care about my husband so much, and I hate to see him in this state. Need something? Huh? Need something?
Am I gonna have
I'm
to
sorry,
beat
you're
you in
going
this
to have to
mission?
leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin. I'm sorry, you're going
By
to
the
have
order
to
of the
leave.
Jarl.
Tell
Stop right there.
Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin.
Smart man.
Everything and stolen goods. Fuck that. I'm reloading, bitch.
So, can I interest trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing? Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself. Petty threats and fist-waving are not going... You demand payment for protection, and you can't even protect yourselves! Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you... I'm going to make you sorry for this.
My husband Bercy will be
Come
the
on.
death of me.
Let's see what you're made of. Damn you! Just a scratch. Please, no more. I'll pay. Here.
How's doing business with you? The Bee and Barb.
What do you want? With the rumors going around about how poor... I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with you. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, she might just listen to you. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Here
attend
for a
to.
room or something to drink? Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You'll tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Easier.
My
said
skill
than
in
done.
battle is...
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
So, well done. And it would... Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Taking care of business.
After you talk to Brynjolf and Mercer,
Huh.
come back and see me.
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. I have not always... I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked...
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
All right, then.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask me questions.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the Guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
I suggest you listen to... Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple.
All right.
Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouth... We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive. But if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The Guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Alright.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
How you doing, cool soldier boy?
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
You follow my lead.
Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
No excuses.
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all... At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good, then there isn't much... Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Alright, let's put on a Thieves Guild armor. It's not the best armor, per se, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do.
All eyes are on you.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Okay.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks. I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Okay.
Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Let's do this one.
All eyes are on you. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweet. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Already talked to her.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
I guess you can have that.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without... See? That kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look, a few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn... That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work of it. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Okay.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Arengoth hired are trained killers. Just ask our poor little vet. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
How you doing, Ethan? Okay.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing. Sure, we can talk a minute.
Get on my face. Okay, let's get our our bound bow out. Yeah, it uses basically all our magic. And yet it's only 66. Alright. Let's go to the Golden Glow Estate. Okay, where am I going? Oh, god damn it. I'm going the complete opposite way. I'm gonna throw this stuff on just for right now. Wrong button. Alrighty then. Didn't see that tripwire. It's an expert lock though.
Someone there? Someone there.
That's a lot of mercenaries.
I was sure I heard something.
That's a lot of mercenaries, I don't know.
Where are you? Over here! Skyrim belongs to the Nords!
There we go, Conjuration, Dremora Lord. Let's get Jim on the scene.
Prepared for your death!
Over here! I've suffered.
There you are, weakling! I smell weak.
Alright, who has the key on them? Someone has to have the key, because there's no way I'm lockpicking this ship.
Quiet again.
Where'd he go? Yeah, I don't have any skill in lockpicking. There it is. We need to burn down 3.
The challenger is near.
Your kind has no place here.
Bitch. Let's just eat him up real quick. Do the same with him. There's no way to get up over there. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Search. Where is everyone in this fucking house? I didn't want that open dagger. Yonder.
Someone there? I guess I was just hearing things.
Try not to kill anybody.
What was that?
'Twas nothing, 'twas nothing.
Must be my imagination. That's all you've got.
No one else heard it, it's fine. Fuck. Look at that, ain't gotta do shit. Oh, look at that. And they had to kill one person in that house. Doo-doo-doo, keys.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
Wait, what?
Good to see you again, friend. Need something?
Don't remember saving anyone from
Word on
Thalmor.
the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad. Let me take a look at... Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of it. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it... Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Ha, of course. Your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh, hell yeah.
Until next we meet, lad.
Yes?
Yeah, of course, we're gonna pull the fucking chain again.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance? Strange how often they're confused. You have to understand. It's been a long time since Brynjolf sent me anyone I can rely on. Faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important... I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Alright. While I'm there, I can also stop at my house.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
Can I help you?
I ain't done nothing.
I am your sword and your shield.
Alright, let's see. No, I want to just put my dragon bones in here. And the claw. Oh shit, hold on, I want to keep all the, like, this stuff. Alright, so let's put the gold ingots, iron, leather strips, lat, silver. Okay, I need to keep the silver ingot on me.
Long life to you, Thane.
God damn it, I didn't want that. We'll just put the Thieves Guild armor in here.
I am your sword and your...
Well met, Traveler. What brings you to Whiterun?
Truly?
By best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set you on the path. Ain't sure if they're taking on new members. If by work, you mean testing your steel in bloody battle. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got to clean my...
What do you need, handsome?
Can't a man drink? I'm gonna keep this short, because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean? You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand.
It's a good thing we already discovered this place.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have... Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the Captain of the Guard. Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of...
Hello.
All right then. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed... If he sees the meadery in... Oh, I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
Alrighty. Venom Fang Stever. You have been poisoned. Okay. Yep. Apparently my health is going to be a little bit more. Thank you, Jim. As always, you are a pleasure.
The challenger is near. Are you prepared for your death?
Ow. You little bastard. There we go. Saw it that time.
The challenger is The challenger is near. One escapes.
Get him, Jim. Hey, stop it. You little bastard. Just hit him, what the fuck? It isn't hitting the little bitch. Let's see, potion of healing.
Yeah! Ow! That's your best, huh? Boost! You won't get the best of me!
God, you little bitch. I'm feeding on you. Give me this. Give me this. Give me this. I'm stuck. Okay. Where am I going here? Hello, Peter Rodriguez. Where the hell am I going? Can't see any freaking tunnels. Ugh, I gotta go up the stairs, really. Dragonborn is DLC. But for the PS4, like for the next gen versions of the game, all DLC comes with the game. You wait.
Was something... Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around.
I can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn.
Hey, what am I pay?
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before? So, Maven wants to... You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's off. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Right,
be careful!
Shut up, bitch.
Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
I don't speak whatever language that is. And set destination, remove the marker. We're just gonna finish up this quest and then I'm gonna end it. It's been a long day.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation.
I don't have any business with you,
Put down
so
your
get out of my
flagons filled with your
face.
vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kai.
I trust. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Kirava, certainly we can come to some
Well,
sort of an understanding.
whoever this mysterious...
must be made
You should
aware
bring
of
this
the
information.
chaos they've
There's
suffered.
also the matter of your
Enough,
payment.
Maramar. We've all heard of the dragon.
I believe you'll find this more than
No need to
adequate for
use
your
them as an excuse
services.
to harass our customers.
I believe we're done.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You will find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. May you return to her
I
benevolence
don't have any
in
business
safety.
with you, so get out of my face.
Rare, she's a bitch.
word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself... Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. And this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new... And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
We'll do one more quest.
Ah, there you... It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai. Slimy bastard. Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong. He could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? Huh. He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gullumai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I'm glad to see you're embracing our methods. It would be a waste to lose a contact at the East Empire Company before we had the entire story. Just keep on Gullumai's tail, and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Alright,
Good luck in Solitude.
I think this is where we're gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Look out for part 2 later tomorrow.
Good to see you again, friend.
We will continue more with the Thieves Guild quests in part 2. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And see you guys later. Peace.